Hello everyone, it's Scott and Movie Critic back again with another video, and today's video is going to be a topic of my top 10 favourite vampire movies of all time. Now, my vampire movies is probably one of my favourite genres of horror, and there's a lot of great vampire films out there, so it's really hard to come up with a top 10. And this is just my personal list, by the way, everyone. There's no right or wrong with this is just my personal opinion. And yeah, well, I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, and I'm excited to show you all my top 10. But before we get into the main topic of this video, I'm going to give quite a few shout outs again, because there's quite a few people that I left out of my last video that I would like to give shout outs to. Some have Instagram accounts and some have YouTube channels, but I'll leave a link to everyone down in the description down below, so go and give them all a follow because they're all fantastic. But first up, I'd like to give a shout out to Matt from Vengeance Media. Thank you so much for your support, Matt. You've always been there for me. It's been great to have you on a lot of my live streams as well. I've done a lot of live streams with you in the past, and they're just been so much fun. So yeah, thank you so much, Matt. Would also like to give a shout out to his co-host on his podcast on Instagram, which is Mike from T Shizzle. Yeah, thank you so much for your support as well, mate. I really do appreciate it. You've been really supportive of me, and I really do appreciate it. So yeah, thank you to Mike. Next up, I'd like to give a shout out to Sam Gundenin, who is a fantastic guy. I've had him on one of the live streams recently, and it was great to have him on. Really fantastic guy with great knowledge in movies, and he is really supportive, so thank you to Sam. Next up, I'd like to give a shout out to Dave from Savage Zombie Reviews. An excellent YouTuber, one of my favourites in the community. He was on my live stream last week as well, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, shout out to you, Dave. Really do appreciate all your support, mate. Next up, I'd like to give a shout out to Jackson Horse 2 Cinema. Excellent guy, mate, got an amazing YouTube channel, and he's really fun to talk to on the live streams as well, so thank you to Jackson. Next up, I'd like to give shout outs to a couple friends and family. First of all, shout out to my cousin Danielle. She is an amazing person and has been with me since day one on my YouTube journey, so thank you so much, Danielle. Really appreciate that. Next up, I'd like to shout out Steve, my uncle. Again, always been really supportive of my YouTube channel, and has an amazing Instagram account, so give him a follow on there. Awesome guy. Thank you, Steve. And lastly, I'd like to give a shout out to my best mate Brandon, who has also been with me, there with me since day one on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for your support, Brandon. Really do appreciate it, mate. And I'd also like to give a massive shout out to everyone that commented on my last video, showing me support. That was absolutely fantastic, and so overwhelming with support. Honestly, thank you so much, everyone, for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And with all that being said, let's get into the top 10. So in at number 10 is one of my dad's films on physical media. I need to get this myself, but it is Bram Stoker's Dracula on 4K. Really enjoyed this film. Thought it was really entertaining. Really liked the story. Thought the effects are quite good, and the cinematography's really decent in this as well. I do have a couple of issues with it though. I think that Keanu Reeves' voice is really annoying in this film, to be honest, and sort of drags the film down a bit. And his acting isn't great in this film, unfortunately. But apart from that, this is a really good Dracula movie, really good story, and I have a good time with it. So that in at number 10 is Bram Stoker's Dracula. Coming in at number 9 is the original Nosferatu from 1922. This is just a really good film, really well made. It is obviously really iconic and one of the most famous vampire films ever made. And yeah, I just have a really good time with it. I think it's held up pretty well, to be fair, and still got some creepy scenes in it as well, to be fair, that hold up quite well. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this film. Thought it was actually really good. Coming in at number 8, we have Near Dark, which is a really good vampire film. starring Bill Paxton, rest in peace to him, absolutely incredible actor, and he is absolutely fantastic in this film. And yeah, this is just a really entertaining time, really fun and unique take on the vampire genre, and yeah, just got a amazing score as well. Really liking music in this film, and I really like the characters as well. So yeah, that is why this is in at number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have the first Blade movie from the Blade trilogy. I do really like the second one as well, though. So yeah, shout out to that film. But my favourite is still the first. I absolutely adore this film. I think it's really badass and cool. Especially the first scene, the opening 10 minutes or so is just really badass. I love that scene. Wesley Snipes absolutely kills it in this role playing Blade. And yeah, it's just a really fun movie. And I really like the score as well. It's got like a really cool techno beat to the first 10 minutes when he's literally slicing everyone in that club, which is just such an awesome scene. And yeah, I do have a couple of issues with it though, which is why it's not higher. But and those issues would be put the CGI is not the best, and some of the acting isn't great either. But there is also some great one-liners in this film as well. So yeah, really good film, just not perfect. Next up, we've got the original Christopher Lee Dracula film, Horror of Dracula. And yeah, this is just such a classic film. Obviously stars Peter Cushing in it as well. And yeah, this film is just so much fun. Really iconic story. Christopher Lee as Dracula is absolutely incredible. He absolutely nails the role. And yeah, this is just such a great fun movie. I have a lot of fun with this one. Coming in at number 5 is a classic from the 90s starring Tom Cruise, and that is Interview with a Vampire. This is just a really, really cool film. I grew up watching this one. It is a little bit weird in places, but I think it's a really fun film. Brad Pitt is also fantastic in this film as well. I actually find Tom Cruise as a stat quite funny in this film for some reason. I don't know why, but just some of the things he says is really weird, and I find it quite funny. But yeah, just a really good vampire film. I like the setting as well, set in the olden times, obviously, and yeah, really good setting, and yeah, just a great film with really good performances. Always really enjoyed that one. Coming in at number 4 is going to be another classic vampire film from the 90s, and that is From Dusk Till Dawn. This is a really strange movie. It sort of goes from like being a gangster movie in the first half to going into a vampire movie in the second half, which is sort of a really strange transition, but really, really works for me. I've always really enjoyed this film, even though it's really weird and batshit crazy. But yeah, I think the first half is probably the best half of the film, but the second half is the more entertaining half, I would say. But yeah, this film's just absolutely mental and so much fun. And yeah, George Clooney is really great in this film, and the practical effects look awesome, even though some of his CGI looks pretty bad as well. But overall, I think the effects look really, really good for the most part, and yeah, it's just such a great film. Coming in at number 3 is Salem's Lot. This film is really, really good. Really creepy, especially that scene in particular with the kid knocking on a window. That scene is absolutely terrifying and still holds up really well to this day. And yeah, this is just a really creepy and enjoyable film. David Soul is fantastic in this film. And yeah, it's just got such a great like 70s atmosphere to it, and yeah, just absolute classic, this one. Coming in at number 2 is going to be The Lost Boys. I still need to watch this in 4K actually, but the film itself is absolutely incredible. I grew up watching this when I was a kid. Kiefer Sutherland is absolutely amazing in this film. He's such a great villain, probably one of the best vampire villains of all time. And yeah, I really like the 80s atmosphere to it. It's got a really great sort of like 80s look and feel to it, which is absolutely awesome. And the soundtrack is absolutely wonderful. It's got some absolutely amazing songs in it. Cry Little Sister by Gerard McMahon, I believe is how you pronounce his name is, and Absolutely incredible song, really enjoy that. And yeah, this is just such a fun film. I've always really had a good soft spot for the Lost Boys. I really do enjoy this film, and it's a film that I will always enjoy watching. And yeah, just an amazing film. But coming in at number one is Fight Night. To me, this is the classic vampire film. I think for vampire film, this just gets everything right. I think this is basically a perfect film. If I'm being honest, I would give it a full 10 out of 10. Everything about this film just works for me. Going from the score to the acting to the memorable characters, and some of the gore looking really good in this film as well. And the soundtrack as well was absolutely incredible. It's got some absolutely amazing songs in it. And just the cinematography as well has such a great 80s feel to it. And yeah, it got a really creepy and dark atmosphere. I did used to prefer The Lost Boys, but on a rewatch it after rewatching this film earlier this year, this has definitely crept up to my number one spot. And this is also a film that I grew up watching when I was a kid. So yeah, Fight Night is absolutely awesome. Everything about it is great. Evil Ed is one of my favourite characters of all time. He's just such a memorable character. Obviously the main vampire villain is great as well. And yeah, the vampire killer is great as well. So yeah, Fight Night is absolutely awesome, really creepy, and yeah, is definitely my favourite vampire film of all time. So there you have it, everyone. That is my list of my top 10 favourite vampire movies. I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone. And leave a list of some of your favourite vampire films. That would be really great to hear. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, that'd be it for this video, everyone. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all later.